Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 11.
36-0. Thanks for staying up with us. I'm Kristen Kennedy. The Cats are now one step closer to a 9th national title after their win against Cincinnati. WKYT's Amber Philpott and Rob Bromley are in Louisville, where the celebrations continue.
64-51, Kentucky wins it. The Cats now 36 wins in a row. And they've won the last 6 by double digits, but there are still 4 more to claim that national title.
It's been so exciting, certainly. Well, since the Cats win earlier today, it is probably safe to say that a lot of Wildcat fans have been busy planning their next trip, probably to Cleveland. But earlier I caught up with a couple of fans who this run is going to be extra special for them as they follow their Cats to Indianapolis.
It is Goodbye Yum Center and hello, celebrating a 36-0 win by the Cats.
Go Cats!
Fans were ready to party in the Derby City.
Going to 40.
Richard Jackson is one fan who is confident in his Cats.
On to Indianapolis with it. I will be in Indianapolis.
Jackson from Pilot Oak, Kentucky, and his sign have been getting a lot of attention.
This sign, I started out with it at the Ole Miss game in Rupp Arena when we were 26-0. That is an original 6. I have made cards up. I have all my numbers, and what I do right at the end of the game, I can change the numbers out.
Jackson's wife is the keeper of the numbers.
Yeah. The 6 is a 9. Okay. Where's the 6 at?
Right here. Just like all these fans, the Jacksons bleed blue, but this year their beloved Cats have been a needed distraction.
Well, we've been going to the games and of course watch them at home, but I finished chemo like in October, and it took me a while to get over that.
Pam Jackson has breast cancer. Her husband has been her biggest fan through it all.
He's been a good support, a really good support.
So while the party moves to Cleveland,
7, 8 for 38, and 39, and then 40 and 0.
Richard Jackson and his wife and son will be waiting.
I've already got my tickets in Indianapolis.
Really special story there for those two folks. Yes. I tried to ask everyone that I saw today, are you thinking about Cleveland? And a lot of them said, yes, I just got to find a way to get off work. But the one thing that is for certain is that the Wildcats really appreciate all these fans coming out and making it like a home game wherever they go. So now it's time to move up north this time.
Well, the road just gets tougher. Crowd, though, here in Louisville was just fantastic. But it is on to Cleveland. It was tougher today, and the competition will be tougher up there. That's it from here in Louisville. Kristen, we'll send it back to you.
Rob, back here in Lexington, fans found ways to support the Cats on their home turf. They filled restaurants and bars near campus this afternoon, and they made a lot of noise for UK's big win. Fans couldn't have asked for a better day to sit outside and watch the Cats play. Temperatures reached into the 60s, and it looks like the beautiful weather will be sticking around for a while. Meteorologist Jim Caldwell is tracking calm conditions.
I like you saying tracking calm conditions. I like that a lot. Spring is here, and it really felt like it out there. We had every aspect you would want. The sunshine, a little bit of cloud cover, and very comfortable temperatures. Those temperatures aren't bad right now. We're in the low 50s here in Lexington, 52 degrees. You go up to Frankfort, they come in at 51. It's a little bit cooler, but other than that, it is not bad out there. What we do have is a frontal boundary that's just to our north, and it will work its way through the area. It's a dry passage once it runs through Kentucky, so we're not tracking showers with it. We're going to be tracking cooler air because on the backside of that system, we'll watch our temperatures drop a little bit tomorrow for daytime highs. Mid and upper 50s generally for highs tomorrow. There's Defender. You're not tracking any precipitation out there. We look at our 24-hour planner. Chilly morning because we're in the upper 30s, mostly cloudy through the day because we have a system passing by to our south, and it'll throw a little cloud cover up here from time to time. A little cooler, 57 degrees for your high tomorrow, and then by early on Monday morning, you're back below freezing, at least briefly. We'll take a look at the 7-day forecast coming up for you in just a few minutes.
An inmate on death row serving a sentence for a murder committed more than 20 years ago died today. State prison leaders tell us 62-year-old Thomas Bowling suffered from complications with cancer. They say they recently moved Bowling from the Kentucky State Penitentiary to a nursing care facility. Bowling was convicted of killing James and Tina Early in Lexington in 1990. He was sentenced to death in 1991. 3 Clark County families are still seeking justice after someone murdered their children 5 years ago. Police say someone shot and killed Robbie Reese, Dustin Browning and Clayton Edge at a Clark County home in 2010. They haven't arrested anyone, and every year the families hold a vigil to keep the case from going cold. WKYT's Garrett Weimer talked to them about their search for answers.
5 years ago to the day.
When you get that call, you're just like, you know, it's not true. But it was true, so.
The day that changed their lives forever.
Our kids is our world, and you will do anything for them.
Even though they're gone, Robbie Reese, Dustin Browning, Clayton Edge, their parents still fight for them in the form of this vigil.
These young men were unjustly murdered. These young men did not deserve what happened to them.
They hoped by now to have answers.
We want everybody to be aware it is unsolved, and we do seek justice for our children.
Even after 5 long years of waiting, the families here say they still haven't given up hope for justice.
Can't give up the hope. You gotta hang on to it.
So each year they get together, light their candles, and sing.
Amazing grace.
All signs they're still not giving up hope that whoever's responsible will be caught, giving them the closure they need so badly.
Hopefully this time next year, maybe we'll have justice. We won't have to come back down here no more.
In Clark County, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
Crystal Reese asks that anyone who might know about what happened call the Kentucky State Police Post in Richmond. Police in Lexington are looking for 2 men who robbed a couple at gunpoint. The couple was walking down Alexandria Drive around 3 this morning when police say 2 men approached them and demanded cash. We're told both had guns and got away with cash and cell phones. The search continues tonight for a missing Montgomery County woman. Police say 28-year-old Audrey Blackburn has been missing since Tuesday morning. Her parents say she went for a walk and never came back. Blackburn is around 5'3", weighs about 120 pounds, and was wearing a pink hoodie, gray corduroy pants, brown tennis shoes, and a rainbow scarf. A Louisville teenager accused of shooting a classmate accepted a plea deal. The judge sentenced 17-year-old Andre Banks to 18 years in prison yesterday. He's accused of shooting Javante Burrows at Fern Creek High School in September. Yesterday, he pleaded guilty to first-degree assault, wanton endangerment, and possession of a weapon on school property. Banks is scheduled to be back in court in December after he turns 18, so he can be sentenced as an adult. The judge says he may not have to serve all 18 years. She's spent years in and out of hospitals. Tonight, a northern Kentucky woman needs your help raising money to fight her disorder. Doctors diagnosed Caitlin Prager with cystic fibrosis when she was only 2 weeks old. Prager's battle with her disease is one she shares with her husband, who also has cystic fibrosis. She needs a lung transplant. Her family says her insurance won't pay for it.
She's only 24 years old, and she would like to go back to school and get her bachelor's degree. And she would like to learn how to hip-hop dance, is what she's told me. And she just has a lot of hopes and dreams. And she just wants to be like her friends, like the other 24-year-olds, and go out and maybe party a little and just do what all the kids do.